Hussey and Eric Raymer, best-selling authors of Lists That Saved My Business and founders of Experience Pros University, are inspiring you to get your business right. Let's join Angel and Eric for today's program.
Thank God it's Oh, yes, it is. It is Fan Braggin Friday on the Experience Pros radio show. And do you know what that means? That means we're going to celebrate greatness today.
Absolutely, and there is greatness in business going on every single day all around you. Are you paying attention? Well, once you feel it, once you experience it, we want you to call in and tell us your story of great customer service here on Fan Braggin Friday. The phone number, 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. If you're following us on Facebook and you've got your smartphone, you can just hit the call button, and it'll go right to Charlie. But wait a few minutes, because we have a few kindness captains that always kickstart our Fan Braggin Friday, starting with Grace. Grace is on the line. Welcome, darling.
Hi, guys.
Grace, good to hear from you today. Welcome to the show. What's your fan bragging story?
I'm fan bragging about Dawn, our lovely Dawn at Festive Cup Coffee. She's on y'all's directory, and I'm from Bailey, like I say almost every week. I don't know why. But anyways, so I come into town, and I like to pick one spot to go to meet all of my, like, one-on-ones and stuff. And Festive Cup Coffee is so much fun. I've gotten to know Dawn really, really well, just from being in there all the time. And they've got a bunch of knickknacks in there, and it's just a really great place to just be.
Do they have patty wax?
Patty wax?
Well, you know, the knickknacks and the patty wax, and then you got to give a dog a bone.
I'm sure they do. You go check it out.
I was just asking.
You know, that, Grace, one that tells me you are a smart chickie for rather than driving around all over town, good time management, find a place you love and park yourself there. It is a treasure, Festive Cup Coffee.
It is. You know, I remember my first time I walked in there, I was like, oh my gosh, it's so much more than just a coffee place, you know?
Right? And you just kind of keep going, wow, and there's more, and there's more. So if you have not been to Festive Cup Coffee in Highlands Ranch, it is a treat. Do you have the address, Grace?
I do.
Please, go ahead.
It's 5050 West Springer Drive in Highlands Ranch. It's right next to Salsa Brava.
And printing done quickly, too.
Yes.
Right.
So fabulous members of the Extreme Customer Service Directory. Festive Cup is also a member of the Extreme Customer Service Directory. Great place for meetings, business meetings, book clubs. She's always doing community events. She's very involved. She does some meet and greets, and it's a great little locally owned coffee shop. If you're wanting to support a local business and have some of those, virtual meetings outside of your office, or if you're coming into town from Bailey.
Yeah. And also, something, I don't know if it's new, but I just heard about it. She's offering after hour, you can rent out her place, Festive Cup, after hours, like if you're doing an evening thing, for just $30 an hour.
Wow.
Ooh, I did not know that.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a fraction of the cost for most places to rent their facilities, and they can handle a lot. So love that. Festive Cup Coffee, festivecup.com, festivecupcoffee.com. And what's the address again?
50 West Springer Drive in Highlands Ranch.
Love that. All right. Now, Grace, you know how this works. You say something nice about somebody else. We ask you to say to tell our listeners about you. So please go ahead.
Yeah. All right. Well, my name is Grace Child, and I am a certified health coach. What I do is I get people that, so there's a wall in between I should do something with my health, I know what to do, I know what to eat, I know I should go to the gym. There's a wall between that and actually doing it for a lot of people.
Well said, yes.
Yeah, so with my all the tools I have and my psychology background, my psychology degree, I can get people through that wall. Just with simple conversation. I love talking to people. I myself get through that wall or got through that wall and living an optimally healthy life myself. So I love teaching that and working with people and getting them through that wall.
Well, you know what, and it is. And sometimes, if you've struggled with it, and so many people have, it is so valuable to have somebody else partner alongside of you, because sometimes it's just in our head.
Oh, my gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
We're all better together.
We are. Oh, I love that. Give your contact information, Grace.
two good ways to reach me, cell phone and email. Of course, cell phone is 515-991-5334, and my email is graceyourhealth@gmail.com.
graceyourhealth@gmail.com. Grace, you are always a pleasure to chat with. Thanks for calling in today.
Thank you.
You bet. Folks, we got to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, Casper's up next, followed by Kimberly, and, of course, we want you to call as well. 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724.
The Experienced Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
Being a homeowner, business owner, or a consumer has never been easier thanks to the Extreme Customer Service Directory. You can count on the Experienced Pros Network to deliver the best in customer service and collaboration. Check out the Extreme Customer Service Directory for all your referrals, and if you don't see your favorites on the list, let us know. We'll check them out, and if their customers are saying great things about them, they could be a great fit for the Extreme Customer Service Directory online at experiencepros.com/directory.
Can you imagine going an entire day without your phone or computer? Crazy, right? How else would you communicate with your team, contact that client, or even get paid? Absolutely nothing happens when you don't have technology in your lap. Even a slow-running computer can stall your progress. And when your software doesn't sync, nothing seems to work out. You've got a technology partner like no other with C² Computer Consulting. C² is your business pain reliever. Solve your pain. Call C² at 303-933-1113.
If printing is an essential part of your business day, then RMK Cartridge is your lifeline to success. Hi, this is Eric, and Angel and I wouldn't think of running our business without having RMK Cartridge on our speed dial. Remanufactured ink and toner cartridges are just the beginning. Free delivery and award-winning service coupled with 30 to 50% savings over original manufacturer products means that we're saving time, money, and space in the landfill all at once. Treat your printer to the best. Contact the guys at RMK Cartridge at 303-781-2076 or on the web at rmkcartridge.com.
Leaders, listen up. You want to get the very best from your people, and See It Thrive can help. Address personnel challenges with confidence and unleash the best performance out of your organization, team, or individuals. See It Thrive helps you realize the possibilities of your team coming together as an unstoppable force. Reduce conflict and empower transformation. Because you work with people, make the courageous choice to see it thrive. Call Sue Kenfield today at 303-791-2807. That's 303-791-2807. Discover and sign up for upcoming workshops at seeitthrive.com.
Networking is full of myths. Bring lots of business cards. Be sure to meet at least 10 new people. Have your 30-second sales pitch ready. Your network is your net worth, but only if you're networking with your A-team. Take the guesswork out of your networking by joining Extreme Relationship Management. It's transforming the way people are networking. It's way more fun than drive-by networking and doesn't waste your time handing out stacks of business cards. Check out extremerelationshipmanagement.com for their next event, extremerelationshipmanagement.com.
Do you need more exposure? Who doesn't? Open House with Styles mini trade show is Thursday, April 24th at the brand new Iron Tribe Fitness Center in Littleton. Sign up today at openhousewithstyle.com, where the magic happens.
Eric and Angel give you the tools you need to grow your business. Ken and I give you the knowledge you need to defend your business against the government. Local, state, and federal government can hinder everything you are working so hard to build. Listen to Grassroots Radio Colorado, weekdays from 5 to 7 p.m. right here on KLZ 560 The Source to find out how you can help in the fight for small business. We are on your side. Now back to Eric and Angel on the Experienced Pros Radio Show.
The Experienced Pros want to help you get your business right. Have you joined the revolution? Visit meetup.com/therevolution and become a business revolutionary. And now, back to Eric and Angel on the Experienced Pros Radio Show.
Welcome back to the Experienced Pros Radio Show. Very nice to have you along with us. It's Fan Braggin Friday.
And we love that you are calling on us to tell us who you love to do business with. We kick off Fan Braggin Friday. We have a couple of kindness captains that pick up that phone. They schedule. They put an alarm in their phone to remind them to call about a Fan Braggin Friday story. as well as they keep notes all week long of who they want to fan brag about, because you get busy, right? You might have a great customer service experience sometime during the week, but Friday comes, you get a little busy, you forget, who was I going to fan brag about? So they keep these notes in their phone and they show them to us. I do. I think it's very brilliant. But we are surrounded by brilliant business professionals like Casper. Casper, my kindness captain, welcome.
Hey, guys. Just wanted to let you know that Deborah is not available today. That's why she's not calling in.
Yeah, I was actually, I called Phoenix to send out the guard because we haven't heard from her yet. But thank you for the heads up. We appreciate that. And Casper, you are calling. What's your fan bragging story?
Yes, I wanted to call and fan brag about Kelly Walker, and she's with a company called Air Restore. And they market an absolutely amazing little product, and I say little because it's only about 4.5 inches tall, but this product restores the air in your home. So most people don't realize the air in your home is probably not as good as the air outside, and this little product doesn't filter it, it restores it. It's an air naturalizer.
Interesting. And you hear that, especially in the winter, we've had our windows, the house has been all closed up. If it's sealed well, so the heat doesn't get out, it also means, all the germs and icky stuff that comes in is we're just breathing it, right?
You got it. I mean, this thing helps with a wide range of different challenges, from just regular odors, from pet odors, from mold, people that have asthma and just even removes the odor from fabrics or sweaters like in your closet. Even the odors from your clothes that are in your closet.
I know. I'm always surprised when people keep their laundry basket in their closet, because it's like your stinky clothes with your clean clothes.
Right. Now, Casper, I imagine this would work great for seriously old people too.
What?
Like when you go over to grandma's house, that it's got that old person smell.
It'll make grandma's house smell like she's a brand new baby.
I love that. Love that.
I love that. Do you have some contact information for them?
I do. Kelly's number is 303-306-8880. That's 303-306-8880. The website is airrestoreusa.com.
airrestoreusa.com. Also found them on Facebook as well. Also at Air Restore USA. Casper, that's a great fan brag, and I love the product, the technology that's going out there and helping odors be eliminated all the way around. Now you know how it works. Yeah. Please tell us what you do for a living.
Well, I'm excited to be a sales enthusiast with Employer Essentials. We do HR and payroll, but we have a Happy product solution that is off the chain. And HAPPY stands for HR, Accounting, and Payroll. So we help them to have essential businesses, efficient, and very economical, saving them time and money.
Casper, I always tease that if we weren't the experience pros, we could have gone with the acronym pros, because we love to take words and create these memorable acronyms. Right. Casper, you have outdone us.
Always. I love it.
Say what the HAPPY stands for again. Go through that one more time.
Okay, so it's HAPPY product solution. So HAPPY is HR, Accounting, and Payroll. And then the 3 E's are essential, efficient, and economical.
HAPPY 3. I like it. Well, Casper, give that contact information one more time. Where do we find you?
Yes, on the website, we are Employer Essentials with an S.com, Employer Essentials with an S.com. Phone number is 303-734-9436.
Love that. Casper, thanks so much for the call. We appreciate you. You're clear to have a great weekend.
Well, I appreciate it. You guys have an awesome one as well.
You betcha. Let's go to Kimberly. Kimberly, welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Very nice to have you with us.
Good morning, fitness stars.
Oh, it's Kimberly Orr.
It's Kimberly Orr, who has been working out twice a day. I just learned that that's a real thing.
She's
two
a rock.
2 a days.
2 days, yeah.
2 a days. So you've already been this morning, Kimberly?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That was so pain to go.
David tried to kill me this morning. He's making me do weights and be a meathead and lift weights and grunt like boys.
No,
I don't like it.
David's a meathead, and you don't have to do that. I mean, you don't have to grunt like boys.
Kimberly, I got to hang out with Kimberly a little bit. We were at Irresistibles, the fabulous boutique at the streets of South Glen last night.
That makes sense.
And she put on a summer dress. And, we haven't seen anybody's skin really out in public since last summer because we've all been covered up in layers. And she had this adorable little sundress on, and you were looking pretty fine, girl.
Thank you. I'm really sorry about blinding you with my white skin, but we'll fix that in Cabo.
It's winter. There's no apologies necessary.
Yeah, if you weren't, I would have to wonder what you've been up to. I'd want to know what your cream was. I'm sure.
All right. So, Kimberly, what's your fan bragging story today?
Well, I'm going to brag about Judy and her team and Orange Theory Fitness Centennial, your fitness sponsors for the Experience Travel Campaign.
Yes, ma'am.
I had the pleasure of being with you at the live broadcast yesterday and met the team and saw them in action. And all I have to say is, wow. I was blown away by the expertise of Andre, and not just because I got to take my picture next to that beautiful body.
Yeah. And they're like, you sure you're blown away?
I was just breathless.
She's like, Andre, that one didn't take. Can we take 10 more?
Can I have 10 more? Just let me hold you.
Mm-hmm.
But really, as you know, I have a torn meniscus, and when I work out, I have to work out in a knee brace for stability, and so I don't do any bonehead injuries on top of my injuries. But he was so kind and knowledgeable, and just to ask me questions about what I had done to prepare myself to be back in the gym, to be aggressively working out like I am 2-a-days, as you mentioned. But he was so knowledgeable and actually got on the floor and showed me exercises specific to enhance the muscles around my injury. And I just thought, that guy knows what he's doing. And he's the head trainer. And then as I talked to the owner, Judy, I learned they're all certified. They all know what they're doing. And the volume of energy that was pumping out of that building during their classes, I just so wanted to be a part of it. I think Orange Theory Fitness has got a lot going on, and the Centennial location, which is where I live, is a rock star. So I give them all praise and homage today on Fan Braggin Friday.
That's Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe, and I'll tell you what, they do such a great job. We are so impressed with both Angel and I, as we told the audience on yesterday's show, have seen really fairly dramatic results in a short period of time.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, you were smiling pretty big and happy when he had that, whatever that measurement tool he was doing to figure out how your body has changed. And I love seeing that smile on your face, Eric. Good job.
It is, and we're pretty happy. I think a lot of times, we measure the scale, the weight, inches, but because they're monitoring your heart rate, they also send you every time you work out kind of an analysis of this was your exercise, and so it's also endurance and strength and all of these things that we don't really measure and we're not really necessarily paying attention to, and it's very motivating. And if you get in touch with them, and I'm sure, Kimberly, I hope you have the phone number because I don't have it in front of me.
I do.
You can sign up for free session Saturdays, and when you call, just let them know you heard about them on the Experience Pros radio show. How do people get in touch with the Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe?
They can call 303-645-4290.
303.
That's 303-645-4290. And I just want to say, Free Saturday follows Fan Braggin Friday, so that's tomorrow.
Hey, now.
And for those of you who say, I work all day and I'm tired, they're open from 5 a.m. to 8 p.m., so no excuses.
Yeah, and
it's to Arapahoe Road and Parker in Centennial, and Orange Theory Fitness is going to hook you up.
Absolutely. Now, Kimberly, we have to take a quick break, but can you stay on the line? I want to ask you about your business.
Sure.
All right. Folks, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after these messages.
Yeah, we've got Kimberly, and Shanine is on the line too, so there's one phone line open.
Fantastic. We'll be right back after this.
The Experience Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
Testosterone therapy, We've all heard about the benefits, but which method is safe? Hi, this is Dan Denai, Chief Operating Officer with BioT Medical. At BioT, we've developed the safest, most effective way to balance your hormones. Unlike synthetic shots, gels, and creams with many dangerous side effects, bioidentical, natural testosterone pellets are safe and beneficial to the heart, bones, brain, and prostate. Go to biotmedical.com to learn more. That's BIOTE medical.com. BioT, it's the right choice.
Your photographs are your treasures. Your art collection means something to you, and that jersey you won in that silent auction is providing you with tons of bragging rights, so it matters to you where you have it framed. Trust your framing to the experts at Frame the Art, the experts with heart. What matters to you matters to Frame the Art. Don't drop your treasures off at a warehouse. Call Frame the Art, 303-722-1525, 303-722-1525, located just north of Dartmouth on South Broadway in Englewood. Frame the Art. It matters.
Would you know what to do if a coworker started to feel dizzy and complain of chest pains? Starting CPR while waiting for an ambulance to arrive can double the chance of the victim's survival. Safety Solved can help. We provide customized on-site training, including both professional and basic CPR, AED, and first aid, with American Red Cross and American Heart Association trainings. We also facilitate first aid kit and AED equipment programs. Let us make your safety and wellness programs complete. Call today, 303-257-9589. That's 303-257-9589. Or online at safety-solved.com.
Life Warrior Coaching is the future of fitness training. It's a health program built around happiness and play. Rather than try to lose weight, let the weight come off naturally through doing things you enjoy. Learn the science of happiness and how to apply it. Learn to play again like when you were a kid, before you were taught that life was serious and exercise was no fun. Try it out now for $29.99. Call today, 303-562-8798, or visit lifewarriorcoaching.com. And remember, be happy and play.
You keep wondering about refinancing options. You know rates are low, but don't know how to go about getting the best rate and best type of loan for your situation. What do you even need to get started? Wonder no more. Go to CherylAnswers.com. Cheryl of ALMC Mortgage has put together a checklist of what you need to know and frequently asked questions when it comes to your mortgage. Get answers. Go to CherylAnswers.com. CherylAnswers.com.
LMB number 100020432. NMLS number 266695. You can check the licensing status of your mortgage loan originator at door.state.co.us.
The Highlands Ranch Chamber is hosting Winnapalooza on Thursday, May 8th from 4:30 to 7:30 p.m. at the South Ridge Rec Center in Highlands Ranch. Come and network with some of the most vibrant business leaders in our community. Admission is $5 at the door, and prizes will be given away throughout the event. The grand prize is one lucky guest will win a trip to New York City, compliments of Highlands Ranch Travel. Contact the Chamber for questions about Winnapalooza by calling 303-791-3500. 303-791-3500.
Do you know what your own personal debt ceiling should be? 0! I'm going to surgically remove the word debt from your vocabulary. Sound like fun? Well, it is. It's called The Dave Ramsey Show. Weekdays at noon on KLZ 560, The Source.
This is Angie Austin. Catch the good news with Angie Austin weekdays over on our sister station, 810 KLVZ. Now back to the Experience Pros on KLZ 560, The Source.
The Experience Pros Radio Show, home of the original Fan Braggin Fridays. Take just 20 seconds to become a revolutionary by sharing a Fan Braggin story of great customer service on Facebook.com/Experience Pros. Now, back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Very nice to have you along with us today. You know it is Fan Braggin Friday. That means this is the day that we have listeners call in from all around the country, and lots of listeners right here in Denver, and they tell us great stories of incredible customer service.
That's right. And before we went to commercial, Kimberly was fan bragging about Orange Theory Fitness over at Parker and Arapahoe Road. That's the location that Eric and I get to work out at. And so come and meet us and join them for their free session Saturdays by calling 303-645-4290. Now, Kimberly, we know that you do all the PR and marketing for the Experience Pros Radio Show, and you are awesome. You make our fan page, our business page, look amazing. But tell our listeners how fabulous it is to work with you.
You're so kind, Angel. Thank you. My company is called Knockout Performance, and I work to make companies visible through digital marketing and media. And that means radio, television, social, If you want to have people know your name, then I can make you visible. And I love working with Experience Pros Radio Show because you are truly the visibility experts.
Well, thank you so very much. How do people get in contact with you if they want to be as visible as, say, the Experience Pros?
If you'd like to call me, I'm at 303-601-6931. That's Andre, call me, 303-601-6931. You know, I like to have fun.
We all do.
We know that you like Andre.
And, well, who wouldn't, right? It goes without saying.
Dang, that guy's got muscles on his muscles on his muscles.
Kimberly, thanks so much for the call.
Hey, have a great weekend. See you soon.
You betcha.
Bye now.
Let's go to Shanine in Denver. Shanine, welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show.
Good morning, you guys.
Hi, Shanine. Thank you so much for your patience and hanging out with us. What's your fan bragging story?
I am calling about Dave's shoe repair. And I know Angel can relate, but shoes are highly important in my life.
Absolutely. And actually, it's so funny. I have a pair of shoes that the little heel, I need some shoe repair. So tell me all about Dave's.
Well, I've had a couple of pairs of shoes that have had minor accidents lately, and they happen to be my favorite pair of shoes, which I can't live without. And I've called Dave's Shoe Repair each time and said, I don't know if you guys can do anything with these, but can I bring them by and will you see if you can do anything? One pair my dog chewed up, and I thought I was going to have to throw them away.
Right.
And I took both of them in, and they fixed them, and they're like brand new shoes again.
Wow, they fixed from a dog chew?
Yes.
That's amazing. I just need a heel thing replaced. So they're going to take good care of me, probably.
Yes.
Now, how'd you find them?
Amazing. I actually have a very, very dear friend who works there, and his dad is the owner. Okay. And I call them all the time with shoe emergencies because, like I said, shoes are highly important.
You know, I want you to know, Shanine, since the lone male voice in this conversation, I notice your shoes and the bling around them and everything. I don't know what those little doohickey tassel things were at the top of your shoes last time I saw you, but I noticed them.
Oh, those were leg warmers.
That's what I meant.
Yeah. See? Did I?
I pay attention.
It's all about the shoes.
All right, Shanine. Dave's Shoe Repair. Where do we find them?
You can call them at 303-422-9595.
303-422-9595, or just go to, what is that, about 80th and Wads. It's 8031 Wadsworth Boulevard in Arvada. What a great fan brag. I love that. And very important because our show is listened to by about 53% women, and those folks, they need Dave's Shoe Repair also.
Exactly. And somebody you can trust. I don't trust anybody with my shoes.
Well, there you go. Shanine, please tell our listeners what you do for a living.
I help people reconnect with family, friends, or clients over bottles of wine. And I have a new website that I would like everybody to go and check out. It is stopdropwine.com.
Ooh.
Stopdropwine.com?
Yes, because everybody needs to stop what they're doing, drop what they're doing, and sit down and drink some wine.
Shanine, you make me so happy. I like stopdropwine.com.
Absolutely. And anyone who wants to host a tasting, which is most of what I do, they will receive a complimentary bottle of wine.
Oh.
All right, so you do wine tastings, you also have a wine club, you can do labels, you do all sorts of fun stuff. Stop, Drop, and Wine. No, Stop, Drop, Wine. I looked up what a beautiful website.
Right.
Very nice.
All right,
nice.
Shanine, I love it. StopDropWine.com. It's easy to remember, and it's really the activity that you need to do.
Absolutely. It's wine time somewhere, right?
Right now.
Right now.
Yes.
Exactly.
Right now. Yeah, and actually I think once you have Fan Brag, the weekend's officially started, so call us in Fan Brag, 855-FAN-BRAG, and then go to stopdropwine.com and get your wine on. Do you want to give any other contact information, Shanine?
You can just go to my website, and if you want to set up a tasting, I'm booking right now for the month of April and May, and don't forget you receive a complimentary bottle of wine.
Oh, there's 1,000 reasons right there. And brilliant. Love stopdropwine.com. Well done, lady.
Yeah, I love it. Thank you, Shani.
You.
We'll see you soon.
Have a great day.
All right, let's go to Georgia, and I'm not talking about the state, but the beautiful lady, Georgia. Welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show.
Thanks so much. It's good to talk to you.
Thank you. And Georgia, what's on your mind?
You know, I wanted, a few weeks ago, I got, was with AAA Colorado. It's, you know, the AAA services that they have.
Sure.
And we had signed up my daughter because she has an older car, and we were worried about her driving at night and stuff. And so she had gotten towed, and I had to go get the car out of the tow place. And AAA came by, and they had to wait like 20 minutes for me because I didn't have the paperwork that I needed. And I was so nervous. I was like, oh, my gosh, get her quick, you know, because my husband was bringing stuff over and had to fax stuff over. And it was just a mess. But these guys were so kind. I mean, they weren't irritated at all. They weren't, you know, pushing me, come on, lady, we got to go, you know. And they were just really nice. And finally, when I got all the paperwork in order, they were just, you know, hey, let us know if we can do anything else. And I was just so relieved.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? When you're in those pressure situations and you're just like, oh my gosh.
Right. You know, you're already under a little bit of stress and anxiety, and then when you can't find something, you feel somebody's breathing over your shoulder, but they put you at ease, helped you to relax, take a stressful moment, and just because of their attitude and their kindness, that it turned that into a pleasant experience. And it was so easy. I mean, how hard is that to just breathe with somebody and put a smile rather than that body language that makes them uncomfortable. So good, Fan Brag, Georgia. Do you have, I mean, is it AAA.com, or how do you get in touch with, or what's the contact information?
You know, it's just AAA Colorado headquarters.
Okay.
And the number that we called was 303-753-8800.
Give that number one more time, please.
303-753-8800.
Now, they have a brand new, fully optimized for all types of devices website, and that is colorado.aaa.com. So there you have it. Love the Fan Brag, Georgia. Thank you so much for sharing. You know, sometimes even those big companies, they need an attaboy, a pat on the back.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
And
I was so impressed.
When they're getting it right, it makes all the difference. Georgia, please tell our listeners what you do for a living.
You know, I'm a regional manager for a CPR and first aid training company. So we go out to businesses all over the Front Range and train their folks for compliance reasons that they have to have, or just, you know, with so many baby boomers out there, people are wanting to know what to do if something happens. So that's what I do. I train teachers and then train staff.
And you've been doing that for 20 years, right? You're getting ready to celebrate?
Yes, ma'am. We've been doing it here in Colorado for 20 years.
Wow. All right, so I'm sorry, didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
No problem. No, I was just saying, and it's wonderful.
Well, it must be after 20 years, and you must be very good at what you do. Please give us your contact information.
My number is 720-231-8351. That's 720-231-8351. And our website is cprwiz.com.
CPRWIZ, CPRwiz.com.
Fabulous, Georgia. Thank you so much for the Fan Brag today.
Oh, you're welcome. Have a great weekend.
We can't help it, folks. We have to go to a quick commercial break, but listen, if you're calling 855-FAN-BRAG and you're getting a voicemail, simply hang up and try again just as soon as you hear a caller drop off. Coming up next on the show is Carrie and then Adam. We have one line open. We'll be back after these messages.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
When you think of going to the dentist, it makes you uncomfortable and uptight. You recall the dark ages of dentistry. Weisbard Dental wants to change that image. Imagine being welcomed in a comfortable, beautiful, brand new dental office with digital x-rays, digital photos, being comforted throughout the entire process. At Weisbard Dental, you'll be treated while relaxing in their massage chairs. Make an appointment for Weisbard Dental at 303-773-3373. Check them out at weisbarddental.com. WEISBARD dental.com.
I'm Dr. Lee Weisbard, and I can make you smile.
Nyland's Collision Center is an award-winning body shop that takes great care of you and your car. This matters when your insurance company wants to take shortcuts. Nyland's Collision Center only uses manufactured parts. This matters when a cheap, ill-fitting part is available. At Nyland's, it matters. If it's not perfect, it's not leaving. 303-761-9219. 303-761-9219.
When it comes time for you to buy your next new or gently used vehicle, you'll definitely want an auto broker. And when it comes to which auto broker to choose, here's all you need to know. Matt Martin and H.M. Brown and Associates. Matt has access to all makes and models and offers fantastic financing, leasing, and can even help you with your trade-in. H.M. Brown has 27 years with an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau. Buy your next car with the integrity and capable help of Matt Martin and H.M. Brown and Associates. 303-414-2388. Call today.
Run a business and have a life. You got into business so you could enjoy life, and Employer Essentials can help. They keep up with the ever-changing payroll and employment laws and requirements, as well as all those employee management issues. Employer Essentials is the answer you've been looking for to add payroll and HR solutions that offer you peace of mind and the time to do what you want to do. Employer Essentials, Denver's trusted local payroll and HR provider for 15 years. EmployerEssentials.com or 303-734-9436.
Hi, this is Angel, and I've been in my home for 12 years now. When I think about redecorating, I just can't seem to get past what I've always done. Helene's Designs offers a fluff it up service for home decorating. She takes what I already have and rearranges just enough to fluff it up. Call Helene to get fluffed up at 720-233-7302. Helene's Designs is a full-service design firm that helps you turn your dreams into a reality. Call Helene's Designs today at 720-233-7302 or check out the before and after pictures online at helenesdesigns.com.
Are you an expert? At Experience Pros, we feature the best in business, and we're looking for industry experts to share tips with our audience. If you're an expert who offers great customer service and you'd like to be a part of the Experience Pros radio show, click on the radio interview request at experiencepros.com. We want our audience to hear from you. Go to experiencepros.com and fill out the radio interview request and start spreading the news that you're going to be on the radio.
This is Dave. The Experience Pros radio show is changing the way people treat people in business. Listen to Eric and Angel mornings at 10, right before the Dave Ramsey Show at noon on KLZ 560, The Source.
The Experience Pros want to help you get your business right. And now, back to Eric and Angel on the Experience Pros radio show.
Since you've been gone, I can't breathe on the first time.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros radio show. You know, this hour of the Experience Pros has been brought to you by Binkley IT. Design, implement, support. They've been serving their customers with extreme customer service for over 15 years. They help you get solve the IT puzzle one piece at a time. You can always contact them at binkleyit.com or call them at 720-254-1057. And since you've been gone to Oklahoma, we've been missing Carrie Conley.
Carrie Conley is in Oklahoma, Fan Braggin today.
Oklahoma.
Hi, Carrie.
I have missed you guys so much. I can't stand it.
Well, since you've been gone, we've been continuing to pine away for you as well, so come on home.
Oh, right. You're not pining. I saw the big fun dance party that was happening Wednesday without me.
You know, don't live your life in regrets. Don't live your life in regrets. We're going to be dancing in Cabo as well, Carrie.
Oh, my gosh, there will be dancing.
I just want to let you know, don't live a life full of regret. So,
somebody keeps telling me that.
What's your Fan Braggin story, Carrie?
You guys are going to love this because I know you love and adore her too, but I'm bragging on Katie Myers today.
Oh, yeah.
We love her. She is truly, at such a young age, you guys, so experienced and so good at what she does. And there is a small group of us who have hired Katie to do some customer retention reach outs for us because that's what she does so well. You know, she does the whole give me a list and give me a script, and I will get on the phone and make sure that your customers feel appreciated and, you know, stay in the loop with you. And she's just really, truly just a breath of fresh air. So we're enjoying her so much.
You know what, we love what Katie is doing, helping us with just keeping in touch with all of our clients, and she is excellent, just excellent at taking on your brand and connecting with your clients on the phone. And a lot of times that phone call is such a valuable touch point for customers. And she works with you to put together who you are, your culture. She gets your language down.
Right.
Yeah, we're very pleased. And she does some great packages. If you ever do what do you call it, like a trade show, and you're collecting a bunch of contacts at trade shows,
right?
That follow-up process is so key, and most people dismiss it, but you can hire Katie to help you take care of that.
Yeah, she is really good with getting what you're about, and like you said, Angel, you know, understanding your culture and how to reach out to people sounding just like you and your culture, and just coming up with, like you said, that database so you can stay in touch with people, because so many of us are so good at, you know, the initial contact and starting to work with clients in the sales process, but we forget about the follow-up and how important it is to stay in touch with those people and let them know they're appreciated.
You know, follow-up is
we are thrilled with her.
Follow-up is the number one thing that will make a difference in your bottom line, period. And follow-up is also the number one most neglected thing that small business owners overlook. So, love that.
True.
Contact information for Katie Myers and Pure Communication.
Yes, sir. I've got her phone number, and I know you guys, I want to make sure that we get her email right, so I'm sure you've got it too, but it's Katie Myers, Myers, and her phone number is 720-255-6195.
All right.
And
720-255-6195. The website is PureComm LLC. That's Pure, COMM, LLC.com.
And her email is Katie, Katie, at purecomllc.com. And there's 2 M's in PureComm. So thank you so much, Carrie, for fan bragging about her. She kind of is the wind beneath our wings, too. And she does it just seamlessly for so many people. And she's just charming. And it just gets better and better. Carrie.
Tell us what you do.
Listeners, what you get to do.
So I help entrepreneurs get their mojo back. I work with people who are either new entrepreneurs or they've been out there for a while, and they kind of get unattached every once in a while from their passion and their purpose of what they do, and they just need a little bit of coaching to help them reattach so they can keep going and going strong. So I do coaching and speaking. I'm getting ready to queue up an awesome group of people starting next week in a 10-week group coaching to help them get really clear on their vision and set some goals to keep moving forward.
Love that.
I'm very excited about that group. Yeah, awesome group. A lot of them are people you know, so they're great people.
Absolutely. Give some contact information, if you will, please.
Yeah, so my website, the easiest way to find me is just going to infinitenation.com, or you can call me directly on my cell phone, 720-331-8693.
I love it. And Carrie, are you coming home?
Yes, ma'am. I'm coming home on Sunday. I feel like I've been gone for a month. I missed you very much.
It feels like it.
Don't make me start singing that Oklahoma theme song again.
Although I will tell you, it did not snow here yesterday.
Oh, yeah. But you know what? It's already gone.
Oh, yeah.
6 inches.
Yeah, I figured that.
6 inches came in yesterday, and by yesterday afternoon, it was already gone. It was amazing.
Yeah, springtime in the Rockies, right?
I know. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Well, it had to be gone because today is opening day for the Rockies, so exciting.
Exactly.
Yeah, so when you get back, you call. We'll celebrate.
I'm on it.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Carrie, from Infinite Nation, infinitenation.com. Folks, we have to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, Adam is up next, and we haven't heard from you yet. Call us, 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. And by the way, Charlie, our producer, has put together a musical theme for today's show.
As he often does.
If you are the first one to guess it, and you can call it in or you can write it on our Facebook wall. If you guess it, I'll send you to lunch at Piatti's. How's that? We'll be back after this.
The Experience Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
Where do you go when the bank says no? Every business needs money, and yours is probably no different. What's that you say? Your bank backed out on a commitment to you? Our friend Steve Replin has the answers to your financial questions. Steve's new book, Where to Go When the Bank Says No, is the authoritative guide to finding you the money you need now. Where to Go When the Bank Says No, available right now at hardmoneybooks.com. That's hardmoneybooks.com. Where do you go when the bank says no? hardmoneybooks.com.
Design, implement, and support. If you have a computer, a cell phone, or a tablet, you have a network. Hi, this is Eric, and I've got great news for you. Your network has a guy. For the last 15 years, Brad Binkley of Binkley IT has served his clients without killing their budget. Brad can effectively manage a network of up to 50 computers, typically for about 2 to 4 hours a week. Huge savings, no sacrifice. Call Brad today for your next IT partner, 720-254-1057. That's 720-254-1057. Binkley IT, solving the IT puzzle one piece at a time.
You make all kinds of plans for your business, but have you planned for the event that you may need long-term care? Did you know that you can have long-term care insurance that offers you tax advantages and a guaranteed rate of return? Walt Wilson is a licensed agent working in the financial services segment of the insurance industry, and he's a pro when it comes to long-term care. It only takes a moment to register for the next free webinar that could literally change your financial outlook. Visit privatepensiondesign.com today and click the LTC webinar tab.
Hi, this is Angel, and ladies, I want to let you in on my newest fashion secret. It's my eyelashes. That's right, my eyelashes. I've been going to Carabella Studio since July, and ever since then, I've had nothing but compliments on my eyelash extensions from my friend Reggie at Carabella Studio. And my favorite part? No more daily hassle of applying and removing mascara, and all of the compliments. Get yours today. Call Carabella Studio today at 303-909-9585. That's 303-909-9585. Ask for the Angel Eyes offer and get your new lashes for only $150. Carabella Studios, 303-909-9585.
I'll never forget that moment.
As long as I live.
It was a moment.
It was a moment that changed my life.
We looked down from the chopper and saw the whole area was flooded.
At that moment, it really hit me. This is why I joined the Guard.
People had gone up to the rooftops to escape the rising waters.
Talk about intense moments. We had to lower the guys on line some 30 feet down.
This is where teamwork and training really paid off.
It took steady nerves and steady hands for the chopper pilots to hover like that.
No question, Guard pilots are the best in the world.
I couldn't believe it. I just saved a life.
What could be better than serving the people of my hometown?
In the National Guard, you serve your community as well as your country while you work or attend college. In return, you gain skills in which you can build a career and receive benefits that can help you pay for college. Learn more about what it means to be a citizen soldier at nationalguard.com.
Sponsored by the Colorado National Guard, aired by the Colorado Broadcasters Association and this station.
Good morning, Denver. This is Dave. Don't miss the Dave Ramsey Show today at noon, live on AM 560, The Source.
The Experience Pros want to help you get your business right. Have you joined the revolution? Visit meetup.com/therevolution and become a business revolutionary. And now, back to Eric and Angel on the Experience Pros radio show.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show with Angel and Eric. Very nice to have you along with us today. It is Fan Braggin Friday. This is the day that we get to listen to our callers call in and tell us what great service they get from all over the place.
As well as the theme that Charlie has put together, our musical theme. So if you can put that together and tell us what it is, we're going to send you a gift certificate to go have lunch at Piatti's in Cherry Creek. You are in for a treat. Adam has been on the line, and we want to hear Adam's Fan Braggin story, but we want to remind you that this hour of the Experience Pros Radio Show is brought to you by Binkley IT, Design, Implement, and Support, serving serving their customers with extreme customer service for over 15 years.
You know, Binkley IT helps you solve that IT puzzle one piece at a time. No matter how big or small you are, contact them at binkleyit.com, 720-254-1057. Adam, thanks for your patience, man. Welcome to the show.
Good morning, guys. How are you?
We're doing fantastic. It's Fan Braggin Friday, man. It is the gateway to a great weekend, right?
Absolutely. Love that.
So what's on your mind, man?
Well, I've got a coffee shop downtown that I just want to brag about because they are amazing. It's called the Rooster and Moon Coffee Pub. You know, have you ever gone downtown for a coffee or to meet somebody and you can't find parking?
Yeah.
It's a really loud and difficult place to meet. This place is none of those. It's right off of Spear and Bannock, right in that south part of downtown. They have parking. Then you go inside. It's this amazing eclectic environment. They have coffee, all kinds. They have these amazing fruit smoothies, and they're so good. They're almost a meal. They have a peanut butter and jelly smoothie. Eric, you got to try this thing.
What?
It's unbelievable.
A peanut butter and jelly smoothie?
It's all fruit, but it tastes like you're biting into a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It's so good.
Wow.
All right, Adam. Road trip.
Yeah. You know, and it's funny, you know, and when we talk about the parking too, but a lot of times you go and when they've got that warehouse type feel in those coffee shops, it's so distracting. The noise level can be, and it's hard to have a conversation in there, but you say it's easy to hear people at Rooster and Moon.
Yeah, it's got a nice ambiance, not too loud. They've got a nice patio outside to sit on. And another really unique thing about them is at night they turn into a pub. They serve beer in the evenings. You can bring your friends. You can do trivia nights there. So you know, as you transition from your coffee to your beer in the afternoon, you can stay right there and move right from one beverage to the other.
I love, now I get the name, the Rooster for the morning stuff and then the Moon for the night stuff. Is that?
Yes.
Adam,
exactly.
Do you know exactly when that transition takes place?
Well, actually, they do serve all day. You can get mimosas in the morning.
Okay.
Man.
All right, tell us again where they're located.
It's 955 Bannock Street. So right at the corner of 9th and Bannock. You take Bannock one block off of Spear, and it's right there.
Roosterandmoon.com. That's roosterandmoon.com. The number to call, 303-993-2622. Wow, yum. Gotta go.
Good fan brag. Good fan brag, Adam. All right, so tell our listeners what you get to do for a living.
I help businesses resolve their payroll needs and save them time.
All right. Resolving, that's good. And how does that save our time?
Well, this time of year is the end of the quarter, and I've just been talking to a lot of folks who are going through the process of starting to do their quarterly tax filing.
Right.
I talked to a business owner yesterday who expects to spend 2 hours this weekend just getting that taken care of. And I asked them point blank, how much is their hourly rate? They charge $25 an hour. We charge $12.50 to get that taken care of for them completely. So we're going to charge that person less than half of their hourly rate to do something that they were going to take 2 hours to do.
And 2 hours of their free time, of their personal time, their family time. These aren't typical work hours that folks are putting in. This is like at the end of their day when they should be going home. They should be going to the gym. They should be hanging out at Rooster and Moon with friends and family.
Exactly.
So,
and instead they're doing their payroll taxes.
Which is no fun.
We want to free up their time so that they can enjoy their life and reap the benefits of being a business owner, which is that time.
Nice. How do they get in touch with you, Adam?
Absolutely. They can call me at 720-505-4446 or akemper@altitudepayroll.com. They can email me there.
I love it. Thank you so much, Adam. We appreciate the call.
Absolutely. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for all you do.
You betcha. Let's see if we can squeeze one more in before the top of the hour. Rich in Littleton, welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show.
Hello.
Hi, Rich. How you doing, man?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
We're doing all right. What's your fan bragging story?
Well, I want to fan brag about Jay from over at New Electric.
All right. What's your story?
Well, New Electric is a company that how do you say this? They serve all the Front Range in Denver, what's cool about them is they're big enough to actually handle your job and show up on time when they're supposed to. They have enough staff that you're not waiting around for them to maybe come out someday. Come out right.
What a concept, right, Rich? That they actually can handle the call.
Right. They're not too big to be crazy expensive, but they're not too small where they're actually reliable and can get your job done quick.
Did you have them come out to your home or your office and do some work for you, Rich?
Actually, they did home at my home. Work at my home.
Okay. I know they do commercial and residential services as well. What's the best way to contact New Electric, Rick?
Well, there's a couple ways. You call it my disease.
Right.
NewElectricColorado.com is their website. You can call Jay at 970-949-4651, and they have a local number 720-452-2900.
Yeah, 720-452-2900 here in the Denver market. They're a company that's officed out of Avon, Colorado, but they have moved down here into this local market, and they're really looking to get the word out for their residential electric services. And it sounds like you were the perfect candidate, Rich. Thanks so much for the call.
No problem.
Now, before you go, we need to ask you, what do you do for a living?
Well, I'm an auto broker. You can find me at coloradocarhunter.com, and the best way to describe what I do is I help people buy a car. I never sell them a car that they don't want or don't need. I help them buy exactly what they're looking for.
You know, and it's what a neat service. If you've ever spent any time looking and buying a car, you know how time-consuming that can be.
Sure.
And it's not always the most pleasant of experiences. But with Rich, he's your concierge, and he brings it to you, takes care of all of that, and so you just get the car you want with no hassle. How do they get in touch with you, Rich?
They can call me at 720-971-6481. Or they can go to coloradocarhunter.com and find out how to buy or sell a car.
coloradocarhunter.com, or the number again, 720-971-6481. Rich, what a great call, man. We really appreciate you.
Hey, thank you, and remember, Angel, do your push-ups today.
I know, Rich and I are doing the 100 push-up challenge together.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, so we're kind of motivating each other. And Rich is also taking a negative media cleanse, right, Rich?
Yes, I am. I'm staying off Facebook all month. I'm not going to listen to anything except your show and some classical music to heighten my reading. I'm not going to watch any TV this whole month and see if I can actually survive.
You know, I think you're going to come out.
She can survive.
You're going to come out of that an improved person. When we don't put negative in, then nothing negative can come out. So appreciate that we're a part of your positive media experience, Rich. I look forward to it. I'll see you on Facebook next month, but we'll stay communicating about our 100 push-ups together. How about that?
So when are you going to be out of town in Cabo?
April 26th.
April 26th. Are you coming?
No, I wish I could, but I'm in such a business building mode that I have to spend all my time with the business.
We'll still be broadcasting, even though we'll be in Cabo, so we'll still be here for you.
Are you going to have the open networking in?
Yeah, we are. We are. April 16th, we'll be at the Tilted Kilt with our visibility event. So we'll see you then, Rich. We got to go to commercial break. Appreciate you so much.
All right.
You too. Bye-bye.
What a great hour of Fan Braggin Friday. And guess what? There's a whole nother hour left. We'd love to hear from you. 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. And remember, if you check out the music, guess the theme, you're going to Piatti's.
That's right. Charlie put together a fun musical theme. We'd love to hear it from you. This hour of the Experience Pros Radio Show brought to you by Binkley IT, serving their customers with extreme customer service for over 15 years. They'll help you solve the IT puzzle one piece at a time. BinkleyIT.com, 720-254-1057.
We'll be back right after this station ID with more Fan Braggin stories on the Experience Pros Radio Network.
This has been the Experience Pros Radio Show with business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer. For more information, you can contact Experience Pros by calling 720-344-2446 or visit them on the web at experiencepros.com, facebook.com/experiencepros, and twitter.com/experiencepros. What are you waiting for? Join the revolution.
KLZ 560.
Great news for you if you're looking for a job or a new career. Plan on attending the Job News Career Fair coming up on Tuesday, April 8th at the National Western Complex between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. Reps from top Denver employers will be there hiring for hundreds of positions. They'll have special transportation and a healthcare pavilion, too, at the career fair. Pre-registration is at jobnewsdenver.com. That's jobnewsdenver.com. You can avoid the long lines by printing out your registration form ahead of time. Just bring it with you to the event. With hundreds of jobs available all throughout the state, now is definitely the time to find not just a job, but a career. The Job News Career Fair, Tuesday, April 8th, 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. Join Crawford Broadcasting Company and top Denver employers at the National Western Complex at 4655 Humboldt Street in Denver from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. That's jobnewsdenver.com, jobnewsdenver.com.
This is the legendary KLZ, AM 560, KLZ HD Denver, and online streaming at 560thesource.com. Since 1922, KLZ Denver.
This is the Blaze Radio News. I'm Dave Perkins. Many questions still to be answered about the Fort Hood shooting tragedy, but some aspects of the case are becoming clearer. With more on that, the Blaze Radio's Mari Cartel.
Guns galore in Killeen, Texas. Army specialist Yvonne Lopez buying his gun at the same store Army psychiatrist Nadal Hassan got his before Hassan's shooting rampage at Fort Hood in 2009.
Lieutenant General Mark Milley with the rundown on the directions of the investigation into Lopez.
We are looking at all of the factors that you would suspect. We're looking at everything from finance to medical, personal relationships, marital issues, family health issues, all those sorts of things. We're looking at all of that.
Secretary of the Army John McHugh saying Specialist Lopez on prescription medications, both in the area of mental health and for a sleep disorder, the commonly prescribed sleeping pill Ambien. This is news on the Blaze Radio Network.
In the year 1791, Americans were guaranteed individual freedoms and a limited government. Today, those freedoms are disappearing. The government listens to your phone calls and scans your emails. That's why we've created 1791 Email. When you sign up for an account, you can rest assured that we won't invade your inbox or scan your emails. And with your 1791 Email account, you'll be letting everyone know that you believe in individual freedom. Find out more about 1791 Email at 1791.com and start sharing the spirit of America today.
You love The Blaze. You watch it, you listen to it, you blog it, and you surf it. Now you can read it in print. Go to theblazemagazine.com and sign up today, and we'll give you an issue absolutely free. Get 10 issues filled with exclusive content delivered directly to your home. All you have to do is go to theblazemagazine.com on your computer, sign up, and we'll give you a free issue. This offer is limited, so go to theblazemagazine.com now.
The Blaze Radio News on KLZ 560 The Source.
You're listening to the Experience Pros radio show, where business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer, best-selling authors of Lists That Saved My Business, and founders of Experience Pros University, are inspiring you to get your business right. Let's join Angel and Eric for today's program.
Thank God it's Yes, it is. It is Fan Braggin Friday, where coast to coast, all across this great land, people are saying things nice about other people in business.
You know, and it is so easy to say something nice about somebody else in business, and you just have to look around. And when you start looking for great customer service, you start finding great customer service, and you'll discover all along that it was right in front of you. The phone number is 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. And I found a story on our Facebook, or trolling around on Facebook, that I thought was just an interesting approach to celebration. Here we celebrate every single day,
right?
And we find reasons to celebrate the small things. When you celebrate the small things, then the big things come more naturally, I think.
Absolutely, I would agree with that.
If you're not even celebrating the small things, how will you know when it's finally big enough to be celebrated?
Yeah, I don't have an answer for that.
All right, well, here's the story. Somebody was told recently, that success cannot be celebrated unless it's 100% perfect.
Interesting.
It was interesting. The gal writing this, she says, obviously the person who stated this doesn't know what it takes to achieve success, let alone motivate people to succeed. And she was talking about, in order to be successful, you have to have milestones, little movements, and every one of those little movements should be celebrated.
Right.
Because success is made up of multiple achievements. It might not be perfection, but that's not really what we're looking for.
I don't know that it exists.
It really isn't. It isn't. So, I don't know, just make sure that you are celebrating those little achievements, those tiny milestones. As an entrepreneur, we have to. The highs are high and the lows can be pretty darn low. But every day there is something worthwhile. You moved that needle a little bit. Maybe you picked up that phone. You reached out to somebody. You connected. You helped somebody. You did something. If you look for it, if you go looking for something positive and something to celebrate, you'll find it.
Absolutely.
And there's a reason to celebrate it. What a poo-poo head to say you can't.
Yeah, seriously. And can you say that? Check with the FCC. Is that okay, poo-poo head? Yeah, okay, all right. Agree. Success is whatever you determine it to be, but it certainly isn't 100% perfection because it doesn't exist. We live in a world occupied by humans. Therefore, success is, perfection is elusive. You want to remind you that this hour of the Experience Pros Radio Show is brought to you by IM equals X Pilates. That's IM equals X Pilates, combining cardio and strength training into the Pilates method.
You can call them at 303-790-7886. They're actually located in the Highlands Ranch Town Center. They've got classes at 5:30 a.m. and 5:30 p.m., which is perfect for those business professionals. And we just actually posted on Facebook, they have a fat melting workout thing coming up on April 19th, and you can find those details on our Facebook wall.
Absolutely.
I like the idea of melting.
Melting fat, at least, melting, right? Yeah.
It seems like a good idea to
Thanks
me.
to IM equals X Pilates for that. We got to take a quick break, but when we come back, fan bragging stories galore, and we'd love to hear yours. Please pick up the phone right now and tell us who's getting it right in business. Remember, that small act of kindness on your part will yield a return of not only paying it forward for them, but we'll also give you opportunity to tell us about your business on Big Boy Radio. Next, the number, 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724.
The Experience Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
Networking is full of myths. Bring lots of business cards. Be sure to meet at least 10 new people. Have your 30-second sales pitch ready. Your network is your net worth, but only if you're networking with your A-team. Take the guesswork out of your networking by joining Extreme Relationship Management. It's transforming the way people are networking. It's way more fun than drive-by networking and doesn't waste your time handing out stacks of business cards. Check out ExtremeRelationshipManagement.com for their next event, ExtremeRelationshipManagement.com.
If printing is an essential part of your business day, then RMK Cartridge is your lifeline to success. Hi, this is Eric, and Angel and I wouldn't think of running our business without having RMK Cartridge on our speed dial. Remanufactured ink and toner cartridges are just the beginning. Free delivery and award-winning service coupled with 30 to 50% savings over original manufacturer products means that we're saving time, money, and space in the landfill all at once. Treat your printer to the best. Contact the guys at RMK Cartridge at 303-781-2076 or on the web at rmkcartridge.com.
Would you know what to do if a coworker started to feel dizzy and complain of chest pains? Starting CPR while waiting for an ambulance to arrive can double the chance of the victim's survival. Safety Solved can help. We provide customized on-site training, including both professional and basic CPR, AED, and first aid, with American Red Cross and American Heart Association trainings. We also facilitate first aid kit and AED equipment programs. Let us make your safety and wellness programs complete. Call today, 303-257-9589. That's 303-257-9589. Or online at safety-solved.com.
Can you imagine going an entire day without your phone or computer? Crazy, right? How else would you communicate with your team, contact that client, or even get paid? Absolutely nothing happens when you don't have technology in your lap. Even a slow-running computer can stall your progress. And when your software doesn't sync, nothing seems to work out. You've got a technology partner like no other with C-Squared Computer Consulting. C-Squared is your business pain reliever. Solve your pain. Call C-Squared at 303-933-1113.
Being a homeowner, business owner, or a consumer has never been easier thanks to the Extreme Customer Service Directory. You can count on the Experience Pros Network to deliver the best in customer service and collaboration. Check out the Extreme Customer Service Directory for all your referrals, and if you don't see your favorites on the list, let us know. We'll check them out, and if their customers are saying great things about them, they could be a great fit for the Extreme Customer Service Directory. Online at experiencepros.com/directory.
Do you need more exposure? Who doesn't? Open House with Styles mini trade show is Thursday, April 24th at the brand new Iron Tribe Fitness Center in Littleton. Sign up today at openhousewithstyle.com, where the magic happens.
It's really not rocket science. We have to live on less than we make so that we have money to give and money to save.
Dave Ramsey.
And we have to avoid debt, not giving all of our money to the bank. We could just avoid the stupidity. We overcomplicate things and we add too many elements to something. Life insurance where it doesn't need to be there. Really just the dumb things that we do are our setbacks. The income that most of us make in this country would be enough for us to go ahead and win.
The Dave Ramsey Show.
Noon to 3 p.m. on legendary KLZ 560 The Source.
The Experience Pros Radio Show, home of the original Fan Braggin Fridays. Take just 20 seconds to become a revolutionary by sharing a Fan Braggin story of great customer service on Facebook.com/ExperiencePros. Now, back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show, Fan Braggin Friday, where if you can guess the theme of this hour's music, we're going to send you to Piatti's in Cherry Creek.
I know, and Charlie has fun with our musical themes every week.
Yep.
Sometimes they're more obvious than others, and he gave us this clue. It's not obvious, but once you figure out what it was,
Angel guessed it in two songs.
You're gonna discover it's very obvious.
Right.
And it's so much fun that he has so much fun with Fan Braggin Friday. We know that it's one of your favorite days of the week. We love the open phone lines, hearing your stories of great customer service.
All right, it's time to go to the phones. Paul is calling in. Paul, welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show.
Morning. How you guys doing?
Paul, if we were doing any better, it would be Friday all over again. How are you, man?
I'm doing good.
Nice. What's your Fan Braggin story?
So my Fan Braggin story is about a RTD and a light rail operator at RTD. I'm
sorry, Paul. Didn't mean to interrupt. Did you just say RTD?
Mm-hmm.
Like the
transit
limo of the common folk?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Wow, I don't think they've ever been fan bragged about before. I can't wait to hear your story.
Yeah, so I was going downtown to an event from Littleton Mineral Station, and I knew when I pulled into the parking lot that I was cutting it close to catch the train that I wanted. So, but I was dressed up. I was wearing my nice leather shoes and stuff, so I couldn't really sprint very well. But I kind of jogged up the stairs and across the bridge there, that pedestrian bridge across Santa Fe, and validated my ticket and was jogging up the platform, and I knew that the train was ready to leave now.
Right.
And I got, maybe 10 feet away from the train, and it started to pull away. And I'm all dejected and thinking, oh, no, I missed it. But it only went about a foot, and then it stopped, and the doors opened. And the driver had obviously seen me in his rear view mirror and stopped the train for me.
Wow.
So I jumped on the train. I gave him a big thumbs up, but I don't know his name or anything because they're locked in that little front driving part.
Sure.
But I just wanted to appreciate that and recognize that. There are some cool people, even in public service type type jobs.
Do you know, Paul, I heard not too long ago that the most depressing jobs in the world, not the worst job in the world, but one of the most depressing jobs in the world was a bus driver. And I imagine the RTD, light rail and all of that kind of falls into that. They just don't get any affirmation, any kudos, really. They're just kind of I don't know, shunned at and dismissed all day long. People think they're invisible.
Not today.
But not today. And I'll tell you what, you can fan brag about anybody. You can say something nice about anybody at all. And so to the man who stopped the train from going, stopped for you because he saw that he could serve you that day, kudos to him and kudos to you for picking up the phone and telling us that Fan Braggin story, Paul.
Absolutely. You can find information about RTD here in Denver at rtd-denver.com. That's rtd-denver.com. And, as one who, occasionally jumps on a bus or a light rail myself, I appreciate that story even more. Paul, thanks so much. Now tell our listeners what you do for a living, please.
So I am the business leak detector. I work with small businesses to help them figure out what's going on with their business and where they might have some hidden profits that they're not realizing in their business.
Does that happen a lot? There are companies that have, there's enough companies that have these hidden profits they have no clue about?
Oh, it happens all the time, every day. I mean, they get stuck in a rut. They do things the way that they've always done things. They don't think about it any differently. And so there's ways to think about things another way that an outside third party can provide that the business typically doesn't see themselves.
What a good service. How do people get in touch with you?
They can find me on my website at thebusinessleakdetector.com, or they can call me at 720-722-3671. And I just wanted to mention I've got a free workshop I'm doing next week for business owners, customer goldmine, specific secrets for creating more business and even more profits. It's Thursday the 10th from 5 to 6:30 at the Lone Tree Library.
All right, give that phone number one more time so people can connect with you on that.
720-722-3671.
And I know the last class that you did filled up, so make sure that if you're interested in that workshop, get in touch with Paul. Good fan brag. Thanks for calling.
All right, thank you.
And actually, Paul, you can also post that event on our Facebook wall too.
I have done that already.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, Paul. Let's jump over to Laura. Laura is calling in with her Fan Braggin story. Laura, thanks for joining the Experience Pros Radio Show.
Hey, Angel and Eric, how are you guys today?
Doing fantastic.
What's your Fan Braggin story, Laura?
I called to fan brag about Cheryl Brunschweiger from ALMC Nova Home Loans.
I love that. What did she do for you?
Yeah. Cheryl, what she did for me and some of her business associates and friends is she wanted to offer a way for them to socialize on a more personal level. So she offered the great customer service she offered to some of them last night was an irresistible scarf tying party to get them all together so that they could network and have fun with each other.
You know what? She is so clever about the way she connects with the community and her clients, and love that she partnered up with Irresistibles. I was able to attend that scarf tying party last night, and
yes,
Laura,
it was great to see both of you.
it's always so good to see you. And I thought how appropriate, because I remember the very first time I ever met you, Laura. I saw how your scarf was tied, and I approached you and asked you on how to tie my scarf. And so I always think of you as the queen of scarf tying.
Well, I had a lot of fun last night, and it was wonderful to demonstrate a couple of different ways to the wonderful ladies there, how to be creative and how to tie your scarf different ways. And I have to say I was absolutely amazed at how how into it the ladies got. And of course, after I demonstrated how to tie a scarf, I had a scarf tying contest. And I was just blown away by the creativity that these ladies had about, yes, they learned a couple of new ways from me, but they came up with a whole bunch of other new ways.
I love it.
It was awesome.
Love it. Now, let's give Cheryl Braunschweiger's contact information. Do you have that handy?
Well, I have so much handy. Should we start with an email or?
How about a website and a phone number?
How about a website and a phone number? A website is almcmortgage.com, and her direct phone number is 720-480-7792.
Fantastic. Well, Laura, we appreciate your call now. We've figured out that you know how to tie scarves. Where are you doing all this scarf tying?
I am doing all this scarf tying at Irresistibles, which is located at the beautiful streets at South Glen and Centennial.
All right, and what's the phone number for Irresistibles?
The phone number for Irresistibles is 303-660-8118. Our website is shopirresistibles.com, and right now I'm really excited about booking other irresistible scarf tying parties for people like Cheryl who want to get together with their friends or business associates and socialize, or people that want to put together a scarf tying party as a fundraiser for their school or organization, where a percentage of the sales from the evening go back to their school organization.
Okay, the phone number one more time so people can get in touch with you about booking their parties.
303-660-8118, or better yet, Laura at shopirresistibles.com.
Laura at shopirresistibles.com. Fantastic. Thank you so very much. We appreciate you for calling. Folks, don't go anywhere. More Fan Braggin stories coming up next. Bonnie's next, and then comes Kim. We'll be back after these messages.
The Experience Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
Stop calling around looking for the best mortgage rates and call ALMC Mortgage. ALMC Mortgage matches you with the right mortgage for your needs every single time. Now's the right time to finance. Call ALMC Mortgage today at 303-696-6933. 303-696-6933. Check out today's current rates and questions you should ask about your mortgage at almcmortgage.com. almcmortgage.com.
LMB number 100020432, NMLS number 266695. You can check the licensing status of your mortgage loan originator at dora.state.co.us.
Leaders, listen up. You want to get the very best from your people, and See It Thrive can help. Address personnel challenges with confidence and unleash the best performance out of your organization, team, or individuals. See It Thrive helps you realize the possibilities of your team coming together as an unstoppable force. Reduce conflict and empower transformation. Because you work with people, make the courageous choice to see it thrive. Call Sue Kenfield today at 303-791-2807. That's 303-791-2807. Discover and sign up for upcoming workshops at seeitthrive.com.
Life Warrior Coaching is the future of fitness training. It's a health program built around happiness and play. Rather than try to lose weight, let the weight come off naturally through doing things you enjoy. Learn the science of happiness and how to apply it. Learn to play again like when you were a kid, before you were taught that life was serious and exercise was no fun. Try it out now for $29.99. Call today, 303-562-8798, or visit lifewarriorcoaching.com. And remember, be happy and play.
Your photographs are your treasures. Your art collection means something to you, and that jersey you won in that silent auction is providing you with tons of bragging rights, so it matters to you where you have it framed. Trust your framing to the experts at Frame the Art, the experts with heart. What matters to you matters to Frame the Art. Don't drop your treasures off at a warehouse. Call Frame the Art, 303-722-1525, 303-722-1525, located just north of Dartmouth on South Broadway in Englewood. Frame the Art. It matters.
Testosterone therapy. We've all heard about the benefits, but which method is safe?
Hi, this is Dr. Gary Donovitz. At BioT Medical, we've developed the most effective way to balance your hormones. And unlike synthetic shots, gels, and creams that come with many negative and dangerous side effects, bioidentical natural testosterone pellets are safe and beneficial to the heart, bones, brain, and prostate. Go to biotmedical.com. That's BIOTE medical.com. BioT, the right choice, the safe choice.
The Highlands Ranch Chamber is hosting Winnapalooza on Thursday, May 8th from 4:30 to 7:30 p.m. at the South Ridge Rec Center in Highlands Ranch. Come and network with some of the most vibrant business leaders in our community. Admission is $5 at the door, and prizes will be given away throughout the event. The grand prize is one lucky guest will win a trip to New York City, compliments of Highlands Ranch Travel. Contact the Chamber for questions about Winnapalooza by calling 303-791-3500. 303-791-3500.
Get out of debt. Stay out of debt. The Dave Ramsey Show, live today at noon on KLZ 560, The Source.
The experienced pros want to help you get your business right. And now, back to Eric and Angel on the Experienced Pros Radio Show.
I wanna thank you for giving me time to breathe like a rocky wave.
Welcome back to the Experienced Pros Radio Show. Can you guess the musical theme? If you can guess it, and you let us know either by phone call or just by posting it on our Facebook wall, we'll send you to Piatti's. It's a fantastic restaurant up in Cherry Creek. Guess what? This hour of the Experienced Pros Radio Show has been brought to you by IM=X Pilates. They're combining cardio and strength training into the Pilates method, and you can always give them a call at 303-790-7886. If you're in the Highlands Ranch Town Center area or anywhere within a 58-mile radius, you need to get your fat burning on at IM=X Pilates.
I love it. They've got classes at 5:30 a.m. and 5:30 p.m. in the Highland Ranch Town Center, and they're hosting an event on Saturday, April 19th, to talk about melting your cellulite. You can find that on their website, IM=X Pilates of Highlands Ranch.
No more cottage cheese for you. Let's go to Bonnie in Denver. Welcome to the Experienced Pros Radio Show, Bonnie.
Hi, thank you, Angel and Eric. How are you?
Bonnie, it's so good to hear your voice. We're doing fantastic.
Thank you.
So what's your fan bragging story?
So my fan brag is for Mountain Midwifery Center in Inglewood.
Okay, all right.
I don't even know how to spell midwifery.
Yeah, midwives. So working with midwives when you're pregnant.
Is that how you pronounce that, midwifery?
Midwifery, yeah.
Oh, thank you for that, because I would have embarrassed myself, so thank you.
Yeah, so my story is my first, a little girl who's now just over 2, was born at Mountain Midwifery 2 years ago, and the whole experience from start to finish there at Mountain Midwifery Center was just amazing. It's very patient-centered and patient-directed care, and if you are a pregnant mom looking for the natural birth experience, they are just lovely to work with and really just let you take the reins and be educated and informed to kind of direct what your experience is. And it was just fabulous for us. And the reason it's taken me so long to even make that call is because I was just thinking about it being pregnant with my next. And unfortunately, I can't have the next ones there because we have risked out with twins.
Twins.
So, yeah, so I just thought, if I can't be a patient there this time around, I want to at least give them a shout out.
Well, Bonnie, first of all, congratulations on the twins.
Thank you.
Very excited for you. Second of all, I love how many times we've said Mountain Midwifery, the Mountain Midwifery Center. I'm looking at their reviews online. They sound fantastic. I want them on my directory just because I want to say midwifery some more.
Yeah.
Can you make an introduction?
I'm sorry?
Can you make an introduction?
Oh, yeah, of course. Of course. They host actually free talks for that I do for estate planning for parents. So I am quite close with them there. So absolutely.
Love that.
All right. Yeah. Mountain Midwifery Center. You can find them online at mountainmidwifery.com. Do you have other contact information for them, Bonnie?
Yes. Their phone number is 303-788-0600.
303-788-0600. On their website, it says the only birth center on the front range.
That's Mountain Midwifery Center.
Yes.
Just want to say that over and over again.
And congratulations to you and your beautiful growing family, Bonnie. And love that you want to take good care of them. They took care of you.
Oh, yeah.
And even though you aren't going back there, but congratulations on those twin babies.
Thank you.
All right. So we know you do talks on estate planning. Tell our listeners what else you get to do.
So I am an estate planning attorney and organized mom, I like to call myself, at Wills and Wellness, which is a firm I started right around the time my daughter was born 2 years ago. And we do free talks for parents, about 4 a month that I do, and on average 4 a month that my newly added attorney partner in February also does. So we cover all areas of Denver, offering these free 1-hour talks for parents to just learn a little bit more about estate planning, so it's not so scary a subject. And it's super important for parents with minors, for sure, which is who we spend a lot of time working with. We are on Facebook and Twitter and Pinterest. Just search Wills and Wellness. You can get to all those places from our website, willsandwellness.com. And one of the big things we're doing right now, because a crucial piece of what we do is to do good in the community as well as serve families with estate planning, is a book drive. So we are doing our very best to collect as many books as possible right now to donate.
All right. And how do people drop off books and donate for your book drive?
So they can call 720-266-8190, and that reaches our office, and we can figure out a good time that either one of us can come get the books or you could drop it off. And you can visit us at willsandwellness.com.
Truly one of the nicest attorneys we have ever met, folks. And I'm not kidding. Love everything that you do and everything that you stand for, Bonnie.
And so charming. You have to visit their office. It is, and bring your kids. It's so charming. Love that.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
And she's gone to Mountain Midwifery Center in the past, so I just want to say that one more time.
You have given Eric his word of the day.
It's a new word,
Word of the
midwifery.
day.
I'm going to use it in multiple sentences today. Bonnie, what's your phone number?
720-266-8190.
You are fantastic. Have a great rest of the day.
You
You betcha. Got to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, Kim is up next. And then, folks, we'd love to hear from you. 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. We're the only show that says midwifery here on the radio waves in Denver.
The experienced pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
Run a business and have a life. You got into business so you could enjoy life, and Employer Essentials can help. They keep up with the ever-changing payroll and employment laws and requirements, as well as all those employee management issues. Employer Essentials is the answer you've been looking for to add payroll and HR solutions that offer you peace of mind and the time to do what you want to do. Employer Essentials, Denver's trusted local payroll and HR provider for 15 years. EmployerEssentials.com or 303-734-9436.
When you work from home, you run the risk of setting up a makeshift workspace in the corner or somewhere off to the side of your bedroom. It's not really a home office. It just happens to be your office at home. Let Helene's Designs help you create a productive workspace that transforms you from hobbyist into an innovative CEO ready to be featured in a magazine spread. Take charge of your home office and call Helene's Designs. You're the CEO. Make sure your home office looks like it. 720-233-7302. 720-233-7302.
When it comes time for you to buy your next new or gently used vehicle, you'll definitely want an auto broker. And when it comes to which auto broker to choose, here's all you need to know. Matt Martin and H.M. Brown and Associates. Matt has access to all makes and models and offers fantastic financing, leasing, and can even help you with your trade-in. H.M. Brown has 27 years with an A-plus rating from the Better Business Bureau. Buy your next car with the integrity and capable help of Matt Martin and H.M. Brown and Associates. 303-414-2388. Call today.
Nyland's Collision Center is an award-winning body shop that takes great care of you and your car. This matters when your insurance company wants to take shortcuts. Nyland's Collision Center only uses manufactured parts. This matters when a cheap, ill-fitting part is available. At Nyland's, it matters. If it's not perfect, it's not leaving. 303-761-9219. 303-761-9219.
When you think of going to the dentist, it makes you uncomfortable and uptight. You recall the dark ages of dentistry. Weisbard Dental wants to change that image. Imagine being welcomed in a comfortable, beautiful, brand new dental office with digital x-rays, digital photos, being comforted throughout the entire process. At Weisbard Dental, you'll be treated while relaxing in their massage chairs. Make an appointment for Weisbard Dental at 303-773-3373. Check them out at weisbarddental.com. WEISBARD dental.com.
I'm Dr. Lee Weisbard, and I can make you smile.
I'll never forget that moment.
Never forget that moment.
As long as I live.
It started with a phone call.
I got the text when I was at work.
My first call up ever as a member of the National Guard. This was it, the real deal.
When we got to the armory, they briefed us on the wildfires, how they were getting dangerously close to homes.
It was amazing to be a part of this massive operation. Helicopters were going up with huge buckets to drop water on the fires. Some of the guys in the unit were preparing for firefighting with local fire crews.
We went out in Humvees to help with the evacuations.
At that moment, I got my first taste of just how important the Guard is to my community.
See how the Guard can be an important part of your life at NationalGuard.com. Discover what it means to be a citizen soldier, to serve locally as well as globally. Look into the benefits, including career skills and money for college. Take a moment. Go to NationalGuard.com today.
Sponsored by the Colorado National Guard, aired by the Colorado Broadcasters Association and this station.
The Experience Pros Radio Show, home of the original Fan Braggin Fridays. Take just 20 seconds to become a revolutionary by sharing a Fan Braggin story of great customer service on Facebook.com/ExperiencePros. Now, back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
From the moment I saw you, I went out of my mind. Oh, I never believed in love at first sight.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. You know, I don't think anybody's picking up what Charlie's laying down.
The theme behind his songs. You know, sometimes it's the titles. Sometimes it's the theme, maybe the theme of the songs,
right.
And sometimes it's the
decade that it's played in.
Yep. Right.
It's none of those.
It is none of those. So we are closing in on the end of our second hour. So if you know the theme, we'd love to hear it. We'd love to at least hear your guesses, and so we might just start asking our callers for what their guesses are. It is Fan Braggin Friday, and we are taking your stories of great customer service. We've had full phone lines for the last 90 minutes, which is pretty exciting. The phone number 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. Our own Kim from the Experience Pros team is on the phone. Hello, Kim.
Hi, Angel and Eric. How are you guys today?
Jim, we're doing fantastic. What's your fan bragging story?
I have to tell you, this is my absolute favorite business that I do business with, and I have been doing business with them for 12, 13 years. And it is my hairstylist. I love my hairstylist. Her name is Becky Houghton, and she has her own salon. And what's really super awesome is she just moved to about within a block from my house. So I am so loving that. Which is right in Central Centennial. So she is at Arapahoe and Colorado and Arapahoe. Yeah, right there.
Right.
So where Newton Middle School is, she's right across the street from there. And I love her. Every time we go in there, she takes care of my entire family. She cuts all 3 kids' hair. She cuts my husband's hair. My husband will be in there this afternoon, and I just came from there, so I'm feeling all pretty snazzy myself right now.
Well, you know what? You always look pretty snazzy.
You really do. Your hairstyle truly sets you apart, and love the way that it comes out. Didn't realize it was from Becky Houghton's studio, but fantastic.
Let me tell you, Becky Houghton is the magic behind my hair. I love her. She always does something great and creative. I never have the idea when I go in. I'm like, I don't know, just make me look cute and not like an old fuddy-duddy soccer mom.
You know, and that's what we're trying to avoid, right? We don't want to look old fuddy-duddy because we don't feel old fuddy-duddy. And so she always does. You always just look absolutely dynamite. Does she color your hair, or is that your natural color, Kim?
Are you supposed to ask a lady that? I don't know.
I didn't ask. I did not ask.
I mean,
yeah, good job, Eric. Good
you
job.
either
absolutely.
It's
I
yours.
She colors it.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
colors it, and she is phenomenal. We're almost always changing the color, and she comes up with new great ideas depending on the season, depending on what's kind of the cool thing to do. She always is getting trained and knows all the great stuff. I can't come in with those ideas.
I think you should go with Cabo Sunset Orange.
Well, seeing as how I just booked my trip to Cabo, I did. I just booked it today. And I told her I'm going to Cabo, so cut it short.
There you go. Yes. I love it. I love it. So Kim's calling about Becky Houghton Studio. Contact information, please.
Yes. So like I said, she's at the intersection of Arapahoe and Colorado. So the address there is 3989 East Arapahoe Road. And she is back in Suite 110, and it's brand new. She's been there for just a week. And the studio that she's in, she shares studios with other stylists.
Sure.
And, but it's beautiful. It is so wonderful walking in. It feels like a luxurious spa when you walk in. So it's phenomenal.
Men or women need to give a call at 720-493-1403, 720-493-1403, or check them out and make your reservation online at BeckyHoughtonStudio.com. Now, Kim, you've got something going on that you want to share with our listeners.
I do. This is while I am the biggest advocate for experienced pros and what you all do in terms of helping small businesses grow and teaching them really great tools, I'm also an advocate for teaching teenagers really great tools about how to have healthy relationships, how to have success, how to learn those things that we just didn't learn growing up. And when they have healthy relationships, they have success in every other area of their life. And I do that through a nonprofit organization called the Center for Relationship Education. And we are having a big informational night coming up this coming Thursday, April 10th, from 7 to 8:30 p.m. at Solid Grounds Coffee Shop on Broadway at 6504 South Broadway. And what this is for is any parents of teenagers or any people that work with, groups of teenagers, for example, sports coaches or dance teachers or, any kind of youth leaders that work with kids that might be interested in hearing a little bit more about what kind of programs we offer to teens. Come to this event and check us out. We're just providing some great information, a little taste of what we do, and it's going to be a great night over there at Solid Grounds Coffee. So I invite anyone out there who's got some teens and you're kind of pulling your hair out, going, I don't know what to do with them. Bring them to us.
All right. How do they get in touch with you and come to that event, Kim?
Yes. So really, the best way is you can just give me a call, 303-870-7885. Again, 303-870-7885. Or you can email me at kim@experiencepros.com. And really just attend the event. Just come 7 o'clock to Solid Grounds on Thursday, April 10th.
Love it. Kim, thanks for the call.
We
sure appreciate you, and I can't wait to see your new hairstyle.
Woo-hoo! Thank you so much.
All right, folks, don't go anywhere. Oh, wait, we've got Matt on the phone. We should go to Matt in Inglewood. Welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show.
Hey, good to be here.
Matt, what's your fan bragging story?
I just had to switch PCPs. Primary care provider.
Oh, primary care provider. Sorry,
not your kind of PCP.
Got that confused with a different kind. All right, go ahead. Yeah, there is. Go ahead, Matt.
His name is Michael Bignoli. He's at 9218 Kimmer Drive in Lone Tree, and most of the time switching care providers is really difficult. This was amazingly easy.
Wow.
He saw me right away and set up. I have an annual physical that I get to do. He set up my annual wellness visit 1 week after the first time I saw him.
Wow, that's impressive.
Got it knocked out right away, and I had to do blood tests. My blood tests were back. He had the results on his website available on a portal within 24 hours of me going to the laboratory.
Quick and easy and painless and quick.
And easy and painless.
Wow.
I love that.
Quick. Don't forget quick.
Yes. Let's give some contact information for Dr. McNolly.
Yes, he is at, I think I mentioned 9218 Kimmer Drive in Lone Tree, and his phone number is 303-768-0900.
303-768-0900. You can find him online at Dr. McNolly, spelled just the way it sounds, MIGNOLI.com. Fantastic fan brag, Matt. And now do us a favor and tell our listeners what you do for a living.
I am a personal chef in the South Denver metro area. What that means is that if you are a customer of mine, I will come into your home with the groceries and cleaning supplies and pots and pans to cook 2 weeks of Monday through Friday dinners for you and your family. And as I said, I bring cleaning supplies, so I even clean up before I leave.
You are the perfect man.
You are the perfect man.
I call myself Food Fairy. Because you go to work, you leave a check on the counter, and just like magic, you have 2 weeks worth of Monday through Friday dinners sitting ready for you.
Oh, you should see what happens to Angel right now.
Just sparkle from the inside. Can you imagine going to work and coming back home? The kitchen is clean and dinner is made for
2 weeks.
All right, Matt. Only the stars in the Hollywood, when you're making $1 million a movie, can afford that kind of service. Are
you kidding me? This is so inexpensive.
Is it truly affordable, Matt?
Yes. My price is $350 for 2 weeks, the 2 weeks worth of meals. And that is all inclusive. That includes the food. And I'm also running a promotion for now through the end of, let's see, what month is it? It's April. I'm going to run this through the end of May. If you're listening and you refer a customer to me in the South Denver metro area, I will give you one session of the service. That's 2 weeks worth of the food for free.
What? Oh, dude, right now. Okay, you even got the attention of the guy who's waiting to come in next. All right, contact information right now, please.
Phone number 720-404-2798. Web address, www.chefcurrys, that's CURRYS cuisine.com. Or finally, my email is also chefcurriescuisine@gmail.com.
$350 for 2 weeks of food for a family of what size?
That'll cover you know what? That'll cover a married couple, and I'll even throw in 2 kids for that price.
Holy moly!
Wow!
Wow!
Kids for free.
You are the Food Fairy.
You are the Food Fairy.
Yeah.
Thank you.
720-404-2798. Write this down right now. Make a referral. Get 2 weeks free. Wow. That would feed me for 4 months.
Or for 4.
720-404-2798.
What's the website again, Matt? Chef Curry?
www.chefcurriescuisine, that's Curry's plural, chefcurriescuisine.com.
Oh, great call. Thanks so much, Matt. We appreciate you.
Good to hear. Good to talk to you guys later.
You bet. It's Fan Braggin Friday on the Experience Pros Radio Show. We're going to wrap this show up with a bang. Coming up next, you're listening to Angel and Eric on the most positive business talk show in America.
The Experience Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
Where do you go when the bank says no? Every business needs money, and yours is probably no different. What's that you say? Your bank backed out on a commitment to you? Our friend Steve Replin has the answers to your financial questions. Steve's new book, Where to Go When the Bank Says No, is the authoritative guide to finding you the money you need now. Where to Go When the Bank Says No. Available right now at hardmoneybooks.com. That's hardmoneybooks.com. Where do you go when the bank says no? hardmoneybooks.com.
It's time for you to take control of your money. If it's in a 401k, someone else is in charge. Getting a loan from yourself is not what you've always been taught, and it's not complicated. Pick up the phone and call Walt Wilson at Private Pension Design and ask him about the infinite banking concept at 303-550-2847. That's 303-550-2847. You can start learning more at privatepensiondesign.com. There are 10 videos and other tools to help you get out of debt without changing your cash flow or paying extra taxes. You've worked hard for the money you've saved. Learn how to keep more control of it at privatepensiondesign.com.
Hi, this is Angel, and ladies, I want to let you in on my newest fashion secret. It's my eyelashes. That's right, my eyelashes. I've been going to Carabella Studio since July, and ever since then, I've had nothing but compliments on my eyelash extensions from my friend Reggie at Carabella Studio. And my favorite part? No more daily hassle of applying and removing mascara, and all of the compliments. Get yours today. Call Carabella Studio today at 303-909-9585. That's 303-909-9585. Ask for the Angel Eyes offer and get your new lashes for only $150. Carabella Studios, 303-909-9585.
Design, implement, and support. If you have a computer, a cell phone, or a tablet, you have a network. Hi, this is Eric, and I've got great news for you. Your network has a guy. For the last 15 years, Brad Binkley of Binkley IT has served his clients without killing their budget. Brad can effectively manage a network of up to 50 computers, typically for about 2 to 4 hours a week. Huge savings, no sacrifice. Call Brad today for your next IT partner, 720-254-1057. That's 720-254-1057. Binkley IT, solving the IT puzzle, one piece at a time.
Are you an expert? At Experience Pros, we feature the best in business, and we're looking for industry experts to share tips with our audience. If you're an expert who offers great customer service and you'd like to be a part of the Experience Pros radio show, click on the radio interview request at experiencepros.com. We want our audience to hear from you. Go to experiencepros.com and fill out the radio interview request and start spreading the news that you're going to be on the radio.
Is it ever okay to use assets to get rid of debts, such as selling stock to pay off credit cards?
Dave Ramsey.
It's actually what you should do most of the time. That's your plan. You know, you're sitting there with $20,000 in mutual funds that are not in a retirement account, and you got $15,000 in credit card debt. You got to chop up the cards, never use them again, have a plastectomy, have a plastic surgery party, learn to live on a budget, and pay those credit cards off today. Boom.
The Dave Ramsey Show, noon to 3 p.m. on legendary KLZ 560 The Source.
The Experience Pros want to help you get your business right. And now, back to Eric and Angel on the Experience Pros radio show.
Hey, welcome back to the Experience Pros radio show. Very nice to have you along with us. Fan Braggin Friday. Is this not the gateway to a perfect weekend, or what?
You know, and so often we get so tickled from the companies that get fan bragged about, because a lot of times it's companies we've never heard about. And we know that our listeners are looking for great places to do business. And, of course, we always send you to the Extreme Customer Service Directory. The members there will take incredible care of you, just like our guest who's in studio with us right now, Bruce Spiegel with SG Associates. You can find them online at sg-associatesllc.com. They take care of all of our merchant services. And, oh my gosh, you saved us so much money. Bruce, welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Bruce, it is fantastic to have you in here. And today, I know you told us we're not supposed to be talking about you, but we can't help it because we do fan brag about you on a regular basis. Your merchant account services is unlike than anybody else's that we've encountered. And trust us, we've encountered a lot. And you save us money. You have great customer service, low fee guarantee. And so we can't say enough about SG Associates. But today, you brought in a bag of food from the Summit Steakhouse right around the corner here in Aurora. Oh, how we love the Summit. Please tell us what's in the bag.
Well, Jimmy Lothan and Tracy Williams Lothan are the new owners of the Summit, and they've been meaning to do this for a little bit. Obviously, taking on a new restaurants.
They're amazing, and yes, it is complex, but they're doing a great job.
They are, and they're a client of mine, and I just said, let me be the messenger, and so we brought you 2 of their new stuffed burgers and some of their sliders and some salads, and so it's a great day to while you're talking to your supporters and your listeners, to munch down on some great burgers. And in my opinion, they have the best burgers in town, without question.
Well, they are. I know they do an amazing job over there and taking over a new restaurant, the Summit Steakhouse. Tell our listeners where they're located, and let's give some contact information and fun stuff about going over there.
The Summit's on the corner of Havana and Yale. I believe the address is 2700 South Havana. And Eric, you probably have the phone number there.
I do. It's 303-751-2112. Again, 303-751-2112. That's the number that you can call to make a reservation. But, you know, you can even walk in.
Absolutely. They've got wonderful entertainment, wonderful wonderful food. They've just revitalized the menu. They've added some new items. The stuffed burgers are brand new.
Stuffed burgers.
Yeah. And what's cool about their burgers is they don't use hamburger. They use steak. They're chopped steak burgers.
Come
so
on.
They just taste incredibly good.
You know, and one of the things, I know a lot of people are going gluten-free and that paleo diet, kind of watching, and when you go to a steakhouse, almost everything on the menu is gluten-free and part of a paleo diet. So
right.
If you've got dietary restrictions, the steakhouse is the place to go.
So here's the web address. It's simply thesummitsteakhouse.com. Don't forget the thesummitsteakhouse.com. They offer a fine dining experience in a casual atmosphere, and I'm telling you, folks, brunch. Oh,
they still do brunch on
Sundays? They do brunch on Sunday. I don't have the particulars, but they do brunch on Sunday. And my company, along with a networking group that I'm a part of, we just had a networking event there. And that's the other thing that's lost is they do wonderful parties and events, and they do a great job with price, and they work within people's budgets. And it was a huge success for us. And I know you all here have had your events there as well.
We held our Fan Braggin Gala in December at the Summit Steakhouse. We would love to continue because it's exactly the environment that I'm looking for. We just outgrew it. 300 people is too many.
But I'll tell you what.
But for smaller events,
absolutely.
networking events and leads groups, they've got some different great spaces that are perfect for that.
Yeah, we had about 70 people there, and we were in one of the back rooms, and it was all sealed off. And
perfect.
Yeah, we were away from all the craziness going on. The rest of the Final Four was on and things like that. But we just got to focus in on what we were there for. So.
They've got a full bar that you can go hang out at. A nice piano playing on various days that goes on there. The
and
brunch,
sometimes
of course.
There's even dancing.
Dancing?
Yes.
Yeah, sometimes.
Oh, you've got the dancing bug. Love that. TheSummitSteakhouse.com is where you can go, and if you want to give them a call, 303-751-2112. You owe it to yourself to go down and check these guys out under new ownership, but I'll tell you what, fantastic experience always.
Absolutely. And if you take credit cards, you want to check out the services from SG Associates. SG-Associates LLC.com. Bruce, what's the phone number?
It's the best way to reach me is my cell phone, or you can reach our 800 number. Cell phone is 303-324-4430, and the 800 number is 1-800-455-5211.
They cut our merchant service bill in three, like
by a third.
By a third, yeah.
It's remarkable, especially when you do as much volume as we do. It is so critical. It's funny to hear us say as much volume as we do, because I remember when we took increments of $20 and about 3 of those a month.
Yeah, that was our credit card.
That was then.
Yeah, 3 $20 increments.
Yeah.
That wasn't enough. We do just a couple more now.
Well, we really appreciate the relationship with you all, too. You do a great job for your partners, and we really cherish the relationship. We really do.
Bruce, thanks so much for coming in.
Oh, you're welcome. Enjoy lunch.
Well, we got a minute and a half before we have to go, but we got something to read.
I have stories that I still
Hurry,
have to read.
because that burger's waiting for me.
All right, so Mary Taylor, who is from Here to Assist, wrote in her Fan Braggin story because she was driving this afternoon and she wasn't going to be able to call in, so she wants to fan brag about Let's Do This, LDT Fitness. The owner, Keith, and his wife, Tanya. She says, I've never taken a Zumba class in my life, but because I found a Groupon deal for $20 for 10 classes, I made the leap into the unknown affordable. I jumped on it. They're located at 10890 East Dartmouth Avenue in Denver, and from the moment I walked in, this non-athletic, at least at the moment, she says, I felt very comfortable and welcome. Their smile, their energy lights up the room. I had my first class with Tanya, who made my first Zumba experience really fun. Every time I looked up, she was giving me the thumbs up and a sign with a big smile. When I couldn't find my Groupon voucher on my phone, they let me take the class and email it to them when I got home. They just Started this business about a year ago, and I love to let people know about them, even if it means my Zumba classes will get more crowded. That's LDT, Let's Do This Fitness, at ldtfitness.com, and that comes from our friend Mary Taylor at heretoassist.com.
Love that. Thank you so much, Mary, for that Fan Braggin story. And on that note, it looks like we have to wrap up our second hour of Fan Braggin Friday, which means you are now free to move about your vacation or weekend. Right?
You've got vacation.
So it's like a mini vacation.
It's a new word for Eric, vacation.
I'm learning about that, but you get to do that as well.
The musical theme for this hour, the last 2 hours, was Powerful Women.
Powerful Women. Now it makes sense. Love that. Hey, on behalf of Charlie, our producer, and Angel, myself, and all the people that make the Experience Pros radio show happen every single day, we want to say thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for participating in this, the revolution in how people treat people in business. You are our reason why. Now do something crazy. Give somebody a 20-second kiss. You know you want to. I'm not talking locking lips. That stands for kindness. Is so simple.
This has been the Experience Pros radio show with business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer. For more information, you can contact Experience Pros by calling 720-344-2446 or visit them on the web at experiencepros.com, facebook.com/experiencepros, and twitter.com/experiencepros. What are you waiting for? Join the revolution.
KLZ 560, The Source.
Most dealerships offer a standard 1-year, 12,000-mile warranty on repairs. Get your car fixed by a Colorado Select Auto Care Center, and they will triple that warranty. 3 years, 36,000 miles on every repair, which is roughly 1.5 trips around the planet. Now, maybe you're not planning a trip like that, but every time you get in your car,